to YouTube. Charlotte, can you go to the YouTube page?
I'm on your page.
Oh, you're the best.
I'm there. I don't see you yet because you haven't gone live, but I'm there.
Okay.
There's a delay, so it can take anywhere from 5 to 60 seconds for everything to make its way over to YouTube, but it will get there.
I'm there. I don't see you yet.
There you go.
Okay. It seems like it's working.
This is Steve. You're seeing the captions appearing?
Okay, that's weird because it's like, anyway, I had to turn it off. Is it still going, Shiloh?
I see you there now, and I'm getting the caption.
And well, that's cool. Okay, so let's do something a little harder because this is what a live captioner would have to do. So basically, Steve and Charlotte, what I've been working on this morning is the state provides, we got $5 million in disaster relief funds for low-income families in New Mexico. Each family will receive $750 per household if they did not receive an economic impact payment. And so we've been working with the Taxation and Revenue Department to disperse the funds to New Mexico families. This will be a one-time payment of $150 per household, as I said previously. And we are working to quickly get that money out. We have to get it out by December 28th. How did that look, Shiloh? Hey, Shiloh, you're muted. I don't know. Well, we'll just keep on going for a couple of minutes, and I can reopen the YouTube page and we'll take a look at it. Participants who are interested in receiving the money will have to apply online. The portal will be open for about a week. Participants will need to provide their social security number or individual tax identification number, residential address and or mailing address, and a direct deposit information for U.S. bank number, account number, and their routing number. The portal will open Saturday, December 5th, and remain open until Friday, December 11th. Both departments are working on a very tight deadline to ensure this appropriation is distributed prior to the December 28th deadline. The process will be quick and it may not be perfect, but the departments will do their best to distribute this money within these constraints. Hey, Shiloh, can you unmute yourself?
I'm unmuted.
How did it look? How did the captions look?
The captions look good. It'd be interesting to try some of our hard pronunciations, like some of the county names.
Oh, right. I think what we'll have to do is whoever our captioner is assigned that day, I'll just send them a list of, like I intended to last week, how you spell our governor's name, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, how you spell David's Grace, and then all of the difficulty that they might have with languages like Doñana County, or well, let me think, what's another tricky county that might be challenging? Cibola County, Los Alamos County, Rio Arriba County, Roosevelt County, Torrance County, Taos County.
Jody?
Yes.
Jody, this is Steve. I wasn't captioning that because in order to test how those appear, I would need to have those spellings beforehand. So certainly that's something that if you provide to the captioner, that person will take the time to prep and get those names in there properly spelled.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fine. All right.
That worked pretty well. There definitely is a delay from my standpoint, and there was a little bit of a conflict because I had the sound going for YouTube and the sound with the Zoom, but I that wouldn't be a normal experience for an end customer.
Oh, but
Right.
it was awful for me. I had to like just shut down that page just because it was so distracting.
Yeah, this is Steve. When you're watching it, I had the same problem. All I had to do was mute the YouTube page that I'm watching here. But keep in mind too that the YouTube delay, it's not anything that you can control or that the captioner can control. It's just the way it works with YouTube. But the captions, I'm watching them feeding over and they're looking good. And there aren't any drops or words getting cut off. That delay, it keeps the captions in sync with the audio and video, so everything gets delayed going over.
Okay.
Okay.
Good
That
to
makes
know.
sense.
Okay.
And I probably should have just muted my pages as well instead of just closing the browser window. But it was
I
making
think
me.
I think it was me, Jody. I should have thought to mute the YouTube because the customers, the citizens who would be viewing this probably wouldn't have their volume up like I did.
Yeah, it was making me a little nutty. That's why I just shut the page. All
So
right.
when we do it on Facebook, I will definitely mute. So I apologize.
Okay, well, let's end this one and or end the live transcription, and let's try the Facebook. Oops, cancel.